Okay guys, so I just got my nails done. I'm so excited. I think they look so cute. I'll show you guys. This is all of them. And then I was showing you guys the inspiration picture. Let me show you guys again, just to make sure that like you see what I was going for. But that was the inspiration. I really hope you guys can see it and it doesn't just look like big white blob. But I showed her that, but I was like, I trust you with like these nails, like the white nails specifically. I was like, I trust you, like whatever you think. So I think they turned out so good, and everyone was like, oh, like let me see, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I was like standing there and I was like showing everyone, and they're so pretty. And I was scared that the length was gonna be too long, because when she first started doing them I was like, shorter please. And then she was like, when I shape them, like they'll look okay. And I was like, okay, trusting you. But yeah, I'm so happy with them. I think they look so good. I'm on the way to the apartment viewing now, so I'll be there at like 4:57. I still have not eaten today, and my appetite has been so messed up. I really need to like put snacks in the car, like when I'm on the go, because I feel like I'm always on the go and I like never actually have time to eat. But yeah, so I'm running there now, and that should only be about 30 minutes, so maybe I'll get like dinner after something. I don't know, but I'll keep you guys updated. Maybe show you guys. I probably won't show you guys the apartments, but I'll tell you guys like what I think and like if that'll actually be like a feasible option, because like obviously cost is gonna play a big part, and it's significantly cheaper than like other apartments on campus, but it still is like a bigger cost, and like just like if that works like with working and stuff. So I have to take all that into like account and stuff. And like I have money saved up for college, but I don't want to like burn through my savings. And like since I want to do the accelerated, I like that last like 2 semesters of college I'll be paying for all. This billboard says STDs are timeless, and it's like 2 men kissing. Okay, that just really caught me off guard. But I gotta make sure that that's good. And that's what I was saying. So I want to do the accelerated, so like I'll be taking graduate level classes like my 4th year and 5th year, while still like taking some of them that are going towards my bachelor's. So I want to do that, but since it'll be out of the 4 years, Bright Futures won't be paying for it once I pass 120 credit hours. So I'll be paying for all of that, and graduate level classes are just more expensive than undergraduate. So I have to account all into that. So that's why I'm trying not to like go through what I have in savings, so that I can pay for that, so that I can have a master's in 5 years. So yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. So I really want to look. It's in the apartment's in Waterford Lakes. It's the Tortuga. And I've found if you like don't go right by campus, then obviously it's cheaper because it's not campus housing and it's not like UCF affiliated. So I'm intrigued to see how that looks. And it makes me feel so like grown up, like going to look for apartments, because I live in a dorm now, and like I don't live at home, I guess. But like I'm still home for break and stuff, so it doesn't really feel like whatever. Like it kind of just feels like I'm on like summer camp when I'm like in my dorm. So I'm really intrigued to like see it and see the layout, and I really hope it looks good, because the pricing wasn't too bad. I think it's like $547 a month between the 3 of us. So yeah, I'm really intrigued to look into that. So I'll keep you guys updated. Hey guys, I finally got my charger so that I can actually do multiple things. So this is the charger I have. It's off Amazon. I also got these batteries. These ones came with it, because when I originally had the camera, it didn't have any batteries when I found it, because my stepdad gave it to me. So I got that. It came with that. It did not come with the cord. I had an extra cord that was like that, but yeah, it didn't come with it, so you'd have to get that like separate, and then it comes with 2 batteries, which is really nice, and then they're rechargeable, so super great, super nice. And then this camera also has like a port, but I didn't have that cord, so I've never actually tried it to see if it would charge and charge the battery, so I have no idea. But I just got my eyebrows waxed, if you guys can tell, and got my nails done. I think I said that. So I had to go back again today because we went and saw the apartments, which I loved it. We're gonna look at some closer to Valencia because it's a little bit more in between the houses and school, so we're going to look at that. But this one was in Waterford Lakes, and I loved it so much. It was so cute, and they had a couple different like styles and options, which I liked. Like, they weren't all the same. And then we looked at 3 of them. The first one we looked at was before the renovations, so they are in the process of renovating all of them, but the one we looked at was before the renovations. So I'll show you guys our favorite one, because this truck is in front of me. Sorry, I heard something. Look at the door. So we looked at 2 of them. So this was the first one we saw. I really hope you guys can see this. And then they all have in-unit washer and dryer, which is really nice. And then it had like this small pantry. So this one was like a little bit more like smaller, even though it said that the size was bigger. But I think that's because it had an attached garage to it. So like in this picture, right off to like right there, like off the picture, there was a door, and then it was off to a garage. So that was like super nice. But that one obviously hadn't been updated yet. And then this was the second apartment we saw here. So when you walk in, this is like the view you see. So there's like a sunroom that's like right off to there. This is the sunroom, so it'd be really nice for like just put desks and stuff since we're all in school. And then it has like that closet attached if we ever need any extra space. And then it goes to a master with French doors, and then that's the closet for the master, so it was super nice. That was the bathroom. All the bathrooms were like very clean, which I was kind of surprised about. Just like, I don't know, it's very hit or miss in apartments, which I really liked the kitchen. It was bigger than the other one. And then that was the other closet. This closet was like smaller than the first one, but I liked how this one was like updated. And then that was the bathroom. So everything was really nice about this one. This one was my favorite. And then it had like this closet, just like good for like extra space. And then this one I liked. It was a 101 style. So like the apartments, they all kind of like follow like the same like layout in the building. So like the 101s and the 107s are on the front, and then 102s in the back, and then we saw 106, and that's like on the inside. So we did see like all 3 different styles. I prefer like the 101 since it's on the front of the apartment building. The back of it, the one that we saw that was on the back, it was facing a canal, which was just kind of like, we were there at night, so it was just kind of weird already and a little scary. And then the 106, you just kind of go down that hallway, which I prefer that than the back. But like if I was to pick any, then I would pick like right in the front, which kind of sucks because you don't have that garage, but you can purchase the garage that's right there. It just isn't attached, but it is right there, and then you have guaranteed parking, which is really nice. And then they don't charge for parking, which is super nice. And then they have like, for internet, they have a deal with Xfinity. So then they said it was like either like $55 a month if you want to have 500 terabytes, or if you want to have unlimited, it was $65. So we would do $65, which wasn't too bad. And then water and electricity are by yourself, I'm pretty sure. Like water, you pay however much you go over, and then electricity, everything is through Duke, but then you have like your own account. So that was really nice. And then they have a They have in-unit washer and dryer, they have a trash pickup, they have a pool, and then I had a gym. And then we were asking them about if like other UCF kids lived there, since it is like close to campus. It's like 15 minutes, and they said they do have UCF kids. And then when we went to the gym, there's UCF kids in there, so that made me feel a lot better. It was kind of busy because there was a school like right by there, like outside of that neighborhood. But I really liked it. I think the location was pretty good. It was like in the Waterford Lakes area, so you have like the Waterford Lakes Town Center right there, and like Millennia Mall, I'm pretty sure. I think. Maybe Oviedo Mall, I'm not really sure. But like all the little stores are over there and around there, which is really nice. But we're gonna go look at a different one. I think we saw 2 of them that were by Valencia that we wanted to look at. We saw this, the Eastmar. This is like the layout for it, just like on their website. We liked that one. And then Cobalt. The only thing that was a little shocking to me is that they said that these are like 950 square feet, whereas the apartments that we were looking at before were around 1,100 square feet, so like you're losing about 200 square feet. So it wasn't too bad, but I was definitely intrigued to see like how that is. These look like they're furnished, but I have no idea. It's probably just like showing how they can be decorated. I have no idea. But these ones like are a little bit closer to Valencia, which might be nicer because we might be able to apply earlier, which I found out like when you, obviously if we're not by campus, then they're just like normal apartment styles, which like means that we can't like apply until like 3 months out. So that was like a little iffy, which was kind of concerning, but it's nice to like go and look and be ahead of the game, but like we can't reserve anything right now. So I don't know if it'll be different with the ones by Valencia, because they might be more like associated with Valencia, but I have no idea. Those ones are in Union Park. We saw that one, and then we looked at Pine Harbor and then High Point. One of them was like a little out of budget, so I don't think we're looking at that one, but we were looking at the Eastmar ones. I think those ones we were looking at. So I have no idea if Eastmar is one of them in the 2, but yeah. So we're gonna keep looking at those. I think we're gonna look like sometime not next weekend, but once I get back, because I leave for Friday for the DR. So yeah, I have my final exam today. I think it went well. I'm not like super like overly confident in like what I got, but like I hope it's enough to like just get the grade I want. I put it in Canvas and I could get a 0 and still have a 74 in the class. So that made me feel better, obviously, but I'm trying to get an A in the class, so I need a 78. But like the lowest I've got is an 85. I got an 85 on the last exam and the one before that, and then the first one I got a 97. And then exam 2, we did like a quiz that like added to the points, so that got pulled up to 92. So hopefully I can at least get a B, which I feel like if I like got cumulative higher than that on all my tests, then I should come out with at least a B. But I'll keep you guys updated. I have no idea when I'm gonna figure out my score, because exam 3 took like 3 weeks to grade, and our grades are like due in like 2 days. So I'll keep you guys updated because I'm a little unsure about that, but